Hey guys, thanks for dropping in for another Diecast and Diecast review. Well, today I am going to throw it back to 2003. This was the Oreo Ritz Monte Carlo that Dale Jr. drove in the Busch Series race at Daytona to open the year. Won that race 3 years in a row, in 2002, 3, and 4. In 2002, he drove the blue number 3 for RCR, blue Oreo car, and then in 2003, he drove this car here. So as you can see, I got the truck and trailer combo to go with the car. We're going to take a look at that first. We'll take a look at all 3 pieces here, but the truck is early 2000s 3500 Chevy Dually, and it is newer version compared to the other truck and trailer sets that I've shown before, and a few differences. This truck here is not a bank. The other ones, the older ones, are a bank, so the back seat area is enclosed, and there is a coin slot on the bottom of those trucks, and in the bank area is the back seat. So this one has clear windows front and back. Obviously you can see the detail inside there, the dash, the seat detail, everything pretty detailed inside. No opening hood or doors or any of that stuff, so it's pretty basic, not too detailed. You can see the chassis underneath is just molded plastic, nothing too crazy there, but got rubber tires on it. Good looking pickup. Got not a whole lot of detail, like I said, but got the number 8 on the door and the sponsors down the side of the truck. Obviously got 8 on the roof and Dale Jr. on the name rail, Oreo and Ritz on the hood. This was never an actual show car hauler that would have gone up and down the road, but the Action and Brookfield Collectors Guild did a number of these truck and trailer combos to complement a lot of the paint schemes that Dale Jr. ran in the early 2000s. They did multiple drivers. They did Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, a lot of Dale Earnhardt ones, and so just kind of a cool thing to add to my collection to go along with some of these die-cast paint schemes that I've collected over the last number of years. On the trailer itself, we got Dale Jr.'s signature up there on the front, along with the DEI logo and Junior Motorsports. Then we got Oreo and Ritz, big number 8 on the side, and then those associate sponsors down along the bottom of the trailer. Got on the back door Oreo, Ritz, and Fig Newtons, and not too detailed as far as the trailer goes. They're just a plastic trailer, but they do have the rubber wheels and are decently built. You probably wouldn't give it to every kid to play with, but certain kids, if they take care of their toys, could play with this. You know, it's not such a highly detailed model that it would fall apart or anything like that. But the car here, I've got an elite version here of the race car, and good looking paint scheme. Not my favorite, but out of all the Dale Earnhardt Jr. paint schemes, I'd say this is, for the Busch Series, this was a pretty memorable paint scheme. A lot of people have collected this car over the years, but I'm going to zoom in here to get into the car. We got Oreo and Ritz on the hood. We got that chrome metal inlay in the upper grille. Got the mesh lower grille. Got this thing's not perfect. It does have a couple of chips. Chip there in the nose. Got the Chevy emblem. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see there. The red paint has actually got some metal flake in it, so it does look good. But we got number 8 Monte Carlo, and some contingency sponsors on the front side of the wheel well. Yellow Goodyear over the front wheels. The rest of the contingency sponsors at the front of the door, the NASCAR race car logo. Dale Jr. on the name rail, and we've got American flag, DEI, Junior Motorsports, and Team Nabisco on the B-pillar. And then we have another Nabisco Super Snack 500 logo on the C-pillar there. Oreo, Ritz, Niller Wafers, Nutter Butter, Snap-on, and Cheese Nips on the quarter panels there. Big white 8 on the door. Being that this is an Elite, it does have the individual spoiler braces here. They're just a rubber spoiler brace, but they're glued on there separately, whereas like an ARC is just molded into the spoiler. We got number 8 Oreo and Ritz on the tail. Another Chevy emblem there in the middle of the bumper and the license plate hole, if you will. Fig Newtons on the deck lid. Don't have a din on these. Opening roof flaps, being that it is an Elite. Big white 8 on the roof. And then inside these old Elites from back in the day, you've got the support there where my finger is pointing, the hood and trunk supports, and then the tethers, of course. So lots of detail on these older Elites. Down the right side, basically the same. This has got the working suspension, being that it is an Elite, and the underhood detail on these is quite extensive as well. Lots of belt and hose detail. You got the tethers there. Obviously have the hood supports there again on the front. And then inside you can see the cord there hooked to the steering wheel, the radio cord. Soft window net on these. So just a ton of detail on these Elites from back in the day. Got a well, they do have a DIN number. I shouldn't have said that they don't have a DIN number. They do have a serial number on these, but they were always on this plate on the bottom. So we got 4427 on that. Tons of rear end detail. You can see the springs moving in there. Got the alternator and the wires and brake lines and all kinds of stuff on these. Individual parts as far as the shifter linkage and everything on the side of the transmission up in there, and got some of the black fuzzies from the Elite box underneath here. I'll have to blow that out, but tons of detail on the bottom side of the engine. Got the oil lines going to the oil pan, and you know, all that good stuff. So lots and lots of detail on these early these early Elites versus the ARCs even, and compared to today, it doesn't even compare. So anyway, that's all I got on this one. Wanted to share this with you guys, and we got some more stuff coming on down the line, so keep on liking and subscribing. One other thing I was going to show is, you see how glossy these wheels are. The old Elites back in the day had actual die-cast wheels, so these are aluminum wheels on this versus the plastic ones of today. So that's pretty cool. Just another quality thing that added a lot of value to these cars, I think. So anyway, thanks for stopping in, guys.